What's up, guys? Steve here with another stimulus package update, and it was announced today that President Donald Trump will be issuing executive orders to allow provisions to the American people. Now, what provisions will be included in these executive orders, we will find out. However, it is believed that it will be an extension of perhaps the FPUC $600 weekly boost, an extension of the eviction moratorium, and an extension of the student loan forbearance. These are time-sensitive provisions that he could be issuing executive orders to enact right away. This comes as the self-imposed deadline set by Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin expires. The hope was that negotiations would take place and they would be able to come to an agreement as to what to include in the next relief bill, and that would be concluded by the end of the day today, Friday, August the 7th. Well, it turns out that even though Wednesday, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin said that they were on the verge of having an agreement, it appears that negotiations have made a turn for the worst. Since last week, negotiations have been underway between Democrats Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and White House officials Mark Meadows and Steve Mnuchin. Yesterday, there were signs that negotiations had taken a turn for the worst, as when they came out, they had very little to report. However, shortly after Nancy Pelosi told reporters that they were willing to take their $3.4 trillion stimulus package proposal and take it down to $2.4. However, when they asked Steve Mnuchin, he said that for them to go from $1 trillion up to $2 trillion, it was a non-starter. Chuck Schumer said that he urged Republicans to meet them in the middle and for them to present anything to the House of Representatives under $2 trillion. They just would not have the votes to pass that bill. Today it was announced that the four were unable to come to an agreement in their negotiations, and Nancy Pelosi told White House officials to return when they were willing to discuss higher numbers. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin told Democrats that he would be happy to negotiate further if they had any other proposals they would like to bring to the table. Chuck Schumer said today that he was very disappointed with negotiations, and Steve Mnuchin said that there was pretty much no progress and that today he would be advising the president to begin issuing executive orders to provide provisions for the American people. Now, in my videos, I do my best to give you guys the facts and not give too much opinion, just give you straight what you need to hear. But I have wanted to say that it's probably safe to say that after seeing this, there's probably a number of members of Congress that we will not be seeing after. Wednesday, it was reported that Mark Meadows was the least optimistic of the group, saying he wasn't even sure if they'd be able to reach an agreement at all. Nancy Pelosi said that she did believe they could, however, perhaps not by the deadline, and Steve Mnuchin was the most optimistic, saying he believed they would be able to do so by the end of the day today. And it appears that that has not taken place, so now we are going to be seeing the president issuing executive orders to provide provisions for the American people. And you guys, I'm going to be sure to let you guys know what unfolds here on the channel. Also, if you'd like to see where things left off, I did a video yesterday. Go ahead and check it out right here. And if you guys could do me a really quick favor, it'll just take a second. Hit the like button. I know this is probably not the news that you wanted to hear. We were hoping to hear that there was an agreement and that there was a deal struck and we would see a bill unfolding. However, that's not the case at this time, but I will keep you updated as to how things unfold. So again, if you could help me out, that would be great. Smash the like button. Also, if you'd like to stay up to date and receive more video updates from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way every time I upload, you can be notified. And you guys, as things roll out, I'll be sure to share. Please do your best to enjoy the weekend. I'll be sure to share anything as it unfolds. I hope this reaches you well. God bless. This is Steve.